All right, moving right along. Joining us now is the great Kellyanne Conway, my dear friend, former counselor to President Trump, president of KA Consulting, Fox News contributor, and author of a very fine book called Here's the Deal. You know, Kellyanne, just on this last point, I mean, what Merrick Garland has done, pulling all the IRS investigators off of the Hunter Biden tax fraud case and all the other little Bidens and all their family friends and all that. I've never seen so many LSUs. You know it's rife with fraud. This is just like exactly what Durham's writing about.
Yes.
Right? I mean, here they go again.
Same Merrick Garland who referred to parents at school board meetings as domestic terrorists. Same administration where the DHS secretary refuses to call the crisis at the southern border a crisis at all, won't use the word. So I think what's most important is they are doing it right in front of us. There's nothing hidden here. There's nothing furtive. If there is so-called collusion, we're seeing it. But I think the investigatory powers of the House are very important with Speaker McCarthy and Mr. Jordan, Mr. Comer. We wouldn't know any of this if we hadn't taken back the House, just as if Donald Trump had not overcome the fix was in kind of a hoax, this Russian hoax, and the collusion that Hillary was having at the Steele dossier and whatnot. Had she won, we'd never know what had happened.
They all knew that
they
it
were
was
all
a campaign plan.
Yes.
They were all, from Obama on down.
Absolutely.
I didn't know that until I started reading notes about this.
Well, we're just finding out things for the first time. They're verifying it. And Larry, there are people who anchor shows at the same time as you on CNN and MSNBC who never approached this issue as if it were speculative or investigatory or possible. It was stated as fact pretty much every day. One report said 2,284 minutes of network news were dedicated to Russia collusion as if it were a fact. It was never, we're looking at this. And I got to tell you, this is too little too late. Lives were ruined. I had colleagues in the White House who spent so much money they didn't have on lawyers that apparently they didn't need. And it should tell you something else. When the Democrats have a lemon of a candidate, in 2016, Hillary Clinton, in 2024, Joe Biden, they do whatever they think it takes to hold on to that power. And I got to give the so-called MAGA Republicans a ton of credit, especially today. They looked past all of that, Larry. They were not duped. They were not silenced or scared into electing Donald Trump the president in 2016, despite all this. There are certain players who still have security clearances that shouldn't. Brennan, Clapper, probably. Right. They were all in on this. Certainly, Ted Lieu, he was one of the people. Adam Schiff, as I sit here, is the chairman of the Intelligence Committee in the House of Representatives. He does not deserve that post. He has lied to the American people again and again. He's constantly lying. I want people to know that the members, the chairman of the committee, is never under oath. He just puts you under oath when you're testifying. And he's now running for Senate in the state of California. These people should pay a price for just lying for years. Last minute, they're going to throw us off the air, but look at Wall Street Journal editorial, not Trump's biggest fans, the editorial page, but friends of ours, good friends of ours, talking about the corruption of the press and the media that you were just talking about. It's a major reason that much of the country believes nothing it reads or hears about Donald Trump. And I just wanted you, in the last 30, 40 seconds, he's making up lost ground, got a more focused message now, so people are listening to what he's saying. Is that fair? It's very fair. They are listening. The media has an all-time distrust level. And this Durham report will help him. It will help because it'll be the first election where that will be on the ballot, along with a lot of the Biden family corruption you've mentioned. And last point on this, I think that Trump also doesn't get enough credit for the mechanics. He's got a good delegate program. Yeah. He's doing things that you need to do, electoral votes, et cetera. And, you know, DeSantis is still battling Disney. Kellyanne Conway, the best of the best. Okay, we'll be right back.